I agree, Afterlife, with winter is the better one. The thing I always say is I can always put on more clothing to get warmer. There's a point at which you can't take off more clothing without going down to your skeleton, which is not ideal. All right, we should have this full function now. It's kind of a bummer that we unlocked this while Transistor was wonky because we don't get his little update. The best and worst of both lands. All right. Bailey Galande, 32, non-binary gender, selections in acquisition and statistics, reasons cited to shape the present and the past. So, Miss Bailey Galande was never one to follow the pack. Due to a variety of social challenges she experienced early on, she grew to care much more about the past than about the future. While this preoccupation at first made her reclusive as a person, in time it flourished as an invaluable skill, which put her at the forefront of a movement to fundamentally rework the city's outdated and incomplete archival system. Then one day, Miss Galande received a message from her local admin branch extending her a pre-approved opportunity to be head of the city archives. She accepted on the spot. Ms. Galande's propensity to look at and find truth in historic fact patterns made her excel at evaluating possible decisions about the future. She was well regarded for her objectivity and fairness. Anytime a new civic initiative was proposed, Ms. Galande could cite relevant historical data that put the initiative into context and ultimately let those involved move forward with confidence. She became one of the administration's top consultants. So, in spite of her demeanor, she was not surprised when she received an invitation to a private banquet in honor of individuals who gave the most to Cloudbank. Ms. Galande's surprise came later when she arrived at the site of the banquet to discover the event was only in her honor, and that it was not a banquet at all. The Camerata identified Ms. Galande as having a wealth of knowledge about the city's inner workings and an agreeable, non-confrontational attitude, which gave her success in her professional interactions. Ms. Galande led a very private life and had no significant interests outside of work. So when she failed to show up for her duties one day, her colleagues were very troubled but found no leads to her whereabouts. She never told anyone of the banquet. Well, that one's sad. Bummer. She just wanted to file paperwork. 6 young ladies in the courtyard.
You go first.
Not ideal.
Yikes.
Oh boy. There's some shit going down out here. Can I hit both of you with one? Yes. What do you mean you're protected? Wait, are these all cells? Holy shit. I was so focused on the young ladies, I didn't even think about the cells. Everything's horrible all the time. This is the worst. Red door quick is what he said. What door? What is the door? Oh boy. Oh.
Don't fight this.
Yeah, I'm trying, Transistor.
Run.
I'm working on it. Where is the door? Do you want me to leave back the way we came? I literally do not see a way out other than how we came in. Can I leave this way? I don't think so. Oh, this way. God damn it. It literally says this way. That was kind of a lot. We gotta change our limiter up. Oh, this one sucks. If we drop a life with this one on, we're gonna be in a really bad spot. Oh, this is Moyle.
Here's where we found one of the lucky ones.
This was like one of the early ones.
What?
The fuck? Get out of here, jerk. Get rapid turn, son.
Listen, jerk.
Oh boy, he's real mad about it. All right, got him.
Boom.
So 5 snapshots, and we can't backtrack any longer. So that's good to know.
Back to the promenade. Still up. Your posters.
Yeah, but my poster's being eaten. All right, what if we... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I don't want 2 crashes there. Give me some voids. The snapshots I can probably handle, he said, with shaky confidence. Oh boy. All right. So hit him, hit and run tactics. Hit him and then get out of sight. Purge should finish the rest. Got him. All right, let's go get that cell. These 2 we could probably get as a pair. You're gone. You're gone. And actually, I'm going to use Void to be able to chain you down once we're out. No, 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 no. Oh, shit, that's bad. Oh. That was really stupid. All right, now you're gone. Oh, that sucked.
Shit is wrapped. What do we have?
Tap. We're still getting functions this late. I don't know if we're gonna have enough battles for me to unlock all the story stuff. Siphon life points from the targets in an area around the user. That's awesome. Apply a life-stealing effect to most functions. Raise users' total life points. And then we want a new passive. Process will spawn corrupted cells when terminated. User will no longer automatically activate turn at low health. Some of this I don't feel like I would actually want to do this late in the game. Like I say, a lot of this stuff I kind of wish we had access to earlier.
Terminals are going up.
We'll check what terminals, my guy. North side. Trace particles. So there's Plat. Hang on, let's go look at our poster again.
You know, last time we were here, I knew it could be worse. By a lot. I just wasn't quite sure how.
This is so crazy.
Comfort in knowing. Makes things simple in a way. We get to Fairview. Find our man. Take it from there.
Oh, Red has had a pretty brutal day.
Mood lighting. Lady we found here. Body's gone, but her trace is with us.
All right, so we can get rid of you. Put this one on. I'm gonna wind up putting on something really stupid and then finding out we're in the last fight. We'll put you in as an active to start here. Did we get all 3? Yeah, we got all 3 of you before you were stolen, so that's fine. Okay. Oh, wait. Passives. That's fine for the moment. Root, lib, systems, weather, CloudBank weather control, administrative override, authenticate results. Weather state change settings available. Set new state, light precipitation, placid snowfall. Verified, new weather state activated. Placid snowfall.
Look at this. You got the key to the city.
Oh man. Air quality very low.
Still get through.
Meant to tell you I don't mind paying a bit over MSRP for the GPU. Made a big investment in Doge. Let's go, son. Doge to the moon.
Hello,
way to go. That's awesome. Well, congrats on the big investment win. And I hope that you enjoy the fruits of your labor on that PC.
Almost there.
So this is that long hallway we first got that like
He'll be expecting us.
real cinematic look. And now we're gonna go drop in and see what's up with the last member of the Camerata. I'm gonna grab a screenshot though. 16th Street port. Proxy detected.
Look out.
All right, there's some mans here.
They want a tag team.
They want a tag team, huh? Well, guess what? Too bad, sucker. You ain't doing shit other than getting blowed up. What is haircut? What the fuck is going on?
One down, one to go. And he can't run.
Get turned back. Using some of it for PC and the rest for financing your future so you don't waste the opportunity. Dude, that's awesome. I'm really glad to hear it. That's like the fun narrative coming out of all this stuff with the weird things in finance right now, right? Is like all these people that didn't really have a secure financial footing, like catching this windfall and just what is that going to do to change your quality of life? So I'm really excited for you. What the fuck is this thing? Is that someone's face shoved inside a floating, like early 2000s iMac PC? Face TV? Is it Max Headroom?
This is Royce Brackett of the Camerata, communicating via proxy. I am calling for a truce.
You fuck your truce, buddy.
I'd very much like for the process to, well, stop doing what it's doing. And my conjecture is you'd very much like that too.
Exactly, I got the eye face.
If I am right, then come along and we'll sort this out. Maybe we can sort this out.
We'll see about that.
Spent $500, but when I sold, I made 13 years worth of my current pay in 1 second while hitting sell. That's awesome. Congrats, buddy. Then yeah, buy the most absurd computer you can. You should buy a computer that instead of having a regular start button has like a kick pedal start like a motorcycle. User sign-in site. So this is where we first started the game at, right? The body of whoever is in Transistor was slumped over against this post here. Look at how different it looks.
Could have sworn I left my body right here.
Administrative override on the OVC terminal. Can I like... Ooh, we can protect it. What happens if I do it though?
Shrugged it off.
Okay, that's a bummer. I wanted to like walk in there with the broken husk of his proxy.
What can it do? What can it really do? Well, it can build a bridge. For example, that's something. People want a bridge to Fairview, sure. Why not? It's settled. Have a beautiful new bridge. It's good for more than just bridges, of course. Why, it can make just about anything happen. Really.
Imagine a bridge to Fairview. Root lib systems infrastructure override. So this is, remember, we were voting on this. They were talking about a vote opportunity to install a bridge. Friend that helps me with PC stuff. He's gonna come over and build the PC. Give him a 500 spot for doing it. What? What a bro. That's awesome. Accessible only by Error C. Cloudbank's most secluded and beautiful getaway deserves to be seen by all. With sufficient support, this petition would create a walking bridge to connect the southeast edge of Goldwalk. So this is what we were reading in the original vote proposal, but we're just signing off on it. Done.
This better work.
That's bonkers.
Wow.
Status under construction.
Let's go meet Royce.
Yeah, let's meet Royce. He's got some splaining to do.
The process can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. However, the process could be impelled to simply go away. Take its
Good night,
business
Misha.
elsewhere. And we'll be well enough alone. As for the town, we'll have ourselves a blank canvas. And as for the transistor, we'll have ourselves a brush.
I don't like this we'll have ourselves in like nonsense you're trying to hawk. Because I most definitely have no intention of like this team up thing you seem to think we're going to be doing. All right. Limiters. Did I get your, I did get your info. Okay, so we can just turn off all limiters for what I'm assuming is going to be a final boss scenario, right? That's so crazy that we're at the end and there's still 4 limiters I don't have. And it looks like 2 more functions. So maybe we're not at the end. It's got its actual address.
So this is Fairview. Farther from town than I thought.
Instance cannot be read.
All of Cloudbank's gonna wind up like this.
This is so crazy.
Where are we supposed to? Oh.
Yeah, the art is beautiful, Jukebox. The art and the music too. We haven't had a full song from Red since the beginning when they gave the example of her before she lost her voice, but it is pretty. Yeah, they're hitting us with like an MC Escher kind of thing. Why does he have an exclamation point? Can I choose to not talk to him?
Trying times. Very trying times these days.
I don't think you get to tell me.
Gonna have that me now, haven't they? Just you and me now, isn't it? You and me, and the transistor.
This dude's such a creep show. What?
Yeah. I got nothing.
We had a saying, which goes, when everything changes, nothing changes. You see, when everything changes, nothing changes.
Another
Oh,
failed
yeah.
Apple product?
This isn't what we had in mind.
Yeah, I hope this isn't what you had in mind.
Something. Better.
No quips this time? Okay.
To Fairview.
Ooh, and some man's fights.
Back.
Some haircuts. Oh, look at this asshole. Proxy just gets to chill here protected. You a real bitch. How about that?
Other one showing
All
his
right.
face.
Mm.
Okay.
1, 2. Hit him with the crashes. Got him.
Made it.
Oh, now you want to come up closer, huh?
The process is just doing a job. Doing its job. Though I much preferred it when the process did mine. But our old friend Grant, I mean, I let him borrow it. And he, well, anyway, here we are.
So who is the one that is actually responsible? I mean, all of them are responsible. But I want to know what's actually happening.
What we were doing was wrong. In the traditional sense. In the contemporary sense.
I mean, if you guys knew it was wrong. All right, if we use you as a passive, we're going to be able to get all of your story and check that out, hopefully before we get to a final showdown. More mans. I don't like the process is evolving to a point that I'm starting to be uncomfortable fighting them. Like, we had those moments as we were making our way back through the city where it felt like they were just living their lives. So I don't know how much I love all this process murder, especially now that they're called man. Like, that doesn't feel like some renegade AI moment. That feels like I'm murdering.
That was rough.
The shopping cart theory? I am not familiar with the shopping cart theory.
Gotta keep going.
We might have all of the stuff for that function now, though.
Grant Kendrill's rooftop hideout back in high-rise. That was for damage control. You wanted to save people.
Grant Kendrill, age 55, gender male, selections in civics and judgment, reasons cited, Cloud Bank, of course. Background: more than 94% of voting adults in Cloud Bank agree that administration is necessary to the city's infrastructure and its continued day-to-day operations. A similar percentage also wants no part of administrative responsibilities other than to exercise one's personal right to vote on or otherwise contribute to pertinent social issues. Most administrators like it this way. In the long-standing tradition of their role, they endeavor to keep things running quietly and smoothly, intervening as little as possible while facilitating as much as possible. As public servants, administrators are beholden to their constituencies through the time-honored system. It is a system that Administrator Grant Kendrill decided to subvert. If they're men, let's make clothing out of them. That's for Thursday. I should practice now, though. You're right. Administrator Kendrill was one of the longest tenured public servants in the administration's recorded history. More than 2 younger generations of administrators came and went as he remained on the job. Excuse me. His abilities as a judicious and sharp-minded administrator never faltered as his age advanced, so instead, his constituency's respect for him only grew. By contrast, Administrator Kendrill found his own feelings beginning to change. It was a period of personal crisis, a time when lesser men would have retired, but Administrator Kendrill took it all in stride as far as anyone knew. By now, he had realized he had fought for virtually every social position at one time or another, always pleasing the majority. Over time, this left a hollow feeling in his heart. He had his own position on many matters, his own dreams and desires, but he had learned to keep those thoughts in check. Then, a longtime friend of his, with whom he'd often confided his worldview over food or drink, gave Administrator Kendrill an idea he never dared consider: the Camerata. The Camerata was just the 2 of them at first, and its ranks were never meant to exceed a number to be counted on one hand. They encapsulated their beliefs in an expression that when everything changes, nothing changes. And they had in their possession something that would move their mission forward. Administrator Kendrill, ever familiar with the solemn burden of responsibility, knew more about the administration than anyone. If anyone knew what was best for Cloud Bank, it was him. Yeah, no, you can post it. That's all good, man. I've looked at a little now. It says you know how good someone is if they're willing to return a shopping cart. Oh, interesting. I would be willing to take a look at it. All right, we got another warp. I think it's because most everything in Cloud Bank has been so angular that the shape and the perspective on the screen is so bizarre for this. Self-governing. So it's just kind of a litmus test for how much you're willing to inconvenience yourself to kind of toe the status quo. Because you're right, you know, there's no law that says you have to return a shopping cart. Even if you're like at Aldi where you had to give up the 25 cents to get the cart, like they don't care if you don't actually get your money back. I am a staunch shopping cart returner.
Everyone always said you could be anything
I wanted to be a sword.
This is it for me. I could get used to this.
God, these full screen stills are so beautiful.
There's these traces inside the transistor. Everyday people once upon a time, but now, well, not quite themselves. And they're trapped. No walls in there, mind you. It's just, they're on their own. Listen close enough and maybe you can hear them. Some of them, I mean. The ones you know.
I want to put the transistor right through your screen right now.
Just a bit farther.
I'm sure he didn't actually want to be a sword, though. I think he's actually kind of bummed out about it, regardless of the brave face he's putting on. I don't think there's any reason to take this off of the passive slot. I think we're actually in a pretty good spot with our abilities right now. We could put mask back in. In fact, I think I am gonna do that. I like that as kind of a emergency gasket. Oh, speaking of emergencies. All right, we got some mans here.
These ones aren't hiding, at least.
Do any of you guys remember Mega Man Battle Network? I get like an unavoidable Mega Man Battle Network vibe from some of the combat encounters in this. Just like, especially these ones where it's kind of a long, narrow corridor. Looks a little bit like a lot of the fights you would do in that game. All right, we could probably just juggle you down to one. Yeah. How about that? Got him.
That should do it.
Some people just want to slice cheese cleanly with one stroke.
If Royce can hold him off, so can
Jealous of the sick beard. I don't know about that. Sick beard may be an overstatement. Wasn't it a pretend Mega Man MMO? I don't remember the setting being in like an MMO universe. I remember it having network implications, but I don't know that it was a set MMO like the way Dot Hack, for instance, was.
Next.
All right, jump through. More creepy screen, man.
That a terminal.
What could possibly be on this terminal?
Whatever Royce sees in this place, I don't.
Protected message, confidential, header string data, setting it up in FV.
Whenever people make a change, whether to the sea or the sky or anywhere in between, the process does the real work. Invisible, behind the scenes. Well, I say whoever does the real work ought to get the credit. So I found a way to put the process center stage, a way to keep the process working in concert, in harmony.
Grant, not a good format for debate, but there is no debate. We know the requirements. Low registered population density, access to civic resources. I do need light from time to time. Distance from administrative centers. Fairview it is. Your commute will be less fortunate, but we'll have everything we need. Royce.
Enough with the history.
Better than your... Well, thank you for your compliments. This beard was born 100% out of not leaving my house for 9 months total.
Bet this leads.
And now I'm just too lazy to cut it.
The transistor. I have no idea what's inside it, really. Who or what? I've my theories, but, well, that's really all they are. It's just theories.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Had myself a little look, but I didn't see much at all. It was like staring at the sky.
I really don't like the tone he's taking about the people in Transistor, because he's like, he's acknowledging them, right? He's not just merely glossing over them. He acknowledges that they're in there and that part of them are in it, but like doesn't seem to care. Yeah, my hair's super long right now too, Jukebox. I just let everything go. And then the few times I have gotten frustrated and want to cut it, my wife is like unable to let me cut it. She really likes it. So, I mean, who am I to complain? Yours is super long too, Afterlife.
Let's never do that again.
Yours got longer than mine.
In this town, it changes shape all the time, right? Bridges, parks, highways rising, falling, rising and falling at the people's whim with the changing of the seasons. Even the seasons, they're just whim. I guess I grew weary of it after a while. Things changing all the time. All the time.
Finally.
What a fucking crybaby. Like, yeah, okay, things changed a lot because the people of Cloudbank wanted them to change. So how do you get away with just saying like, okay, well now I'm gonna choose what changes? Like, that's some bullshit. See, so there you go. If you're looking better, you're feeling better about it, it was a win. You just didn't know it. You thought it was being born of laziness. You thought it was just, oh, well, haircut places are closed, so I guess I'll grow it out. But in reality,
There's the other one.
no. It was a force beyond time reaching out to you. A force called fashion. I don't know if that's a true story for anyone during what COVID did to all of us. Unless fashion is strictly about pants with elastic waistbands, I don't think passion was doing too much communicating with people in 2020. All right. You gotta come out and talk to me yourself at some point here, hombre. Nothing fresh, huh? You've got more junk to say.
Grand, half my life. Principled, persuasive man. Very persuasive. I'll miss him. He appreciated my work, supported my endeavors. Camerata, it was his idea. I was all for it. All for it at first. But then, well, I'd say the rest is history, but that's not quite the case.
I hate this man's.
Hey, look.
Ooh, a back door. All right, we really should go in and take a look. Hi, Luna.
Get the feeling we won't be coming back here for a while.
I get that impression as well, friend.
Had just about enough of Royce's lectures back there.
Ooh, there's not even a sun this time.
Go away. I guess we gotta hear him out.
Oh, there it was. It was just coming up late. All right. I think we're going to skip these. If only because I really am like super eager to see the ending of this game now. I will probably come back and do them on my own time off stream, just for the sake of having done it. But we are going to forge ahead and see if we can't get some more answers out of Royce. Thank you guys for forcing me to go get water, because I'm tearing through it and didn't realize it.
True purpose. Its true nature.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Yeah, like, bro, the first half of that seems like it was something kind of important.
This is something.
Oh boy, it's more mans.
All four of you.
Okay. We're gonna get you guys full week here, and then I think there's a chance we can kill both of you here. 2 gallons a day. That's a lot of H2O. That's some like Reddit r/hydro homies levels of water intake. I drink quite a bit of water. I don't go 2 gallons a day. I will not try and pretend that I am anywhere near that number, but I do drink quite a bit of water. That was one of the big things that I was able to do last year. While I was growing out my hair, I was also giving up soda and all the other obnoxious beverages I used to consume. Is there another cell over here? Why is it not letting me out of this combat? Oh, because there's another man's down here. So now I drink 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and then it's just water for the rest of the day.
There.
Used to be a swimmer, so you don't drink anything else. Carbonated drinks kill your stomach. Well, the carbonated drinks killing your stomach is probably a blessing in disguise.
Almost here. You ready?
Still nothing new from access points.
Get a little nervous. So come on now.
Royce, I got a spoiler for you. You should be very nervous. Why can I go up here?
If you can hear me. Everything around us, washing away.
It's kind of a weirdly pretty scene of them looking back over all the damage the processes wrought, and Red humming to Transistor.
Welcome. Come in, come on. Inside my studio. I'm quite unarmed, as you can see.
Oh,
Safe
nice.
in here, relatively safe. At least for now.
Here's the thing. Now, if the transistor doesn't go back in its cradle, then why, you and I both, well, we just won't be anything anymore in a little while. You, me, and the rest of this town. So, please, don't let my work go to waste. I'm being reasonable.
You're being reasonable.
Now, full disclosure here, which is, I am positively certain 100% that this will work, which is transistor plus cradle equals no more process. No funny business, okay? We'll just take it one thing at a time, one topic at a time. Look.
Such a cool button, the hum and relax button. I agree.
Some kind of ruse on my part. I mean, how base? Why would I lead you all this way? I'll level with you. Yes, I would like it back. I'd very much, if you must know, but you know what? At this point, I would settle for not being wiped out of existence. I would happily settle for that.
This is what it's like when your computer scans for viruses.
So now I'll wait. If you want me to wait, I'll wait. But the process, as you can see, patience isn't one of its virtues. Always busy. Busy.
Dialogue and just like tone and pace of voice acting, I think is the thing that Supergiant Games does best. And I think it is a big reason why I like their games as much as I do. There's a quality to their dialogue that just is not present in other games from other developers, and it's incredible. And you're right, the pauses, the inflection, like it sounds more like someone talking. I don't know what their process is, and I don't know what kind of direction they give their actors, but it's always outstanding. All right, so what he wants me to put it in the cradle. I would like to put it squarely in his chest, if I'm honest. Can we get up to him? Exactly. Yeah, I agree that, and it's, you know, I don't think that it always feels like someone's reading from a script when they do audio for games, right? But like that reading from a script is definitely something that's present, especially in indie games a lot of times. The voice actors they hire are almost always extremely talented. Like I don't want to disparage the voice acting community at all, because they are by and large a talented group. But there are times where it's like, okay, you were fed this line, you did 3 takes, they took the best take, and we moved on with our day. I never feel that way in Supergiant.
This is it then.
Wait, is this my only choice?
What have we got to lose?
I don't want to do this.
It's why we're here.
No, I'm here to stab this guy in the
Came all
mouth.
this way for a reason. Just get it over with.
Oh, that's a bummer. All right, I'm trusting you, Transistor.
Look, no matter what happens, just... I love you.
Oh,
You know that, right?
yeah, I do.
It's time. Bye for now. But I will see you again. I will see you again. I know you can hear me. I won't let you go. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Let's see. The good news. Well, the process, I think we got it. Contained it. So, the town is going to be all right. It's just, well, someone's going to have to rebuild. But we flew a little close to the flame there, so now we're here.
Wait, why do we
Not
both
there.
have Transistor?
We're stuck. And unfortunately, the only way back that I'm aware of is, well, unpleasant.
So, let's get this over with.
Prepare yourself. The fuck? Okay, so maybe I do get a chance to stab him. More planning potential. Final boss. That's what I think that's the flavor we're looking at here. I want bigger AoE. I mean, it's just him. Oh, what if he has ads? Don't be a dummy, Chris. No, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want you. Oh, wait, I do want you. I'm a liar. I want you in passive. And they'll give ourselves mask as a backup. All right.
Who gets
Look
to
at
go
this.
first?
Look at this.
How about me?
What?
Let's see.
What the fuck? All right. Well, Royce, this is where you done made a boo-boo. Get worked. Bruh. Okay, he's still turning. He's got the dot on him still though, so like I don't know what he thinks he's gonna accomplish. Let's go hide in the weeds for a second. He won't know where I am. Poof. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Red? Where'd you go? Surprise, sucker. Just unload. Second chances? What is this bullshit? You get second chances? Uh-oh. I gave my backup. What is it? Wait a minute. Are you guys seeing this? In these nodes? When we go into turn, there's like people in here. Yeah, it's 10 again. What? It's the actual, what? So we're in Transistor along with the others. Well, can I just let them out? Oh God.
Transistor. Only one of these is good for the return trip. Let's see if it'll be yours or mine.
He's such a bitch that he like was not clear with us about how this was gonna go down. Oh, you're masked? I take it back. We'll both be masked then, huh? How about that, asshole? Shit, I unmasked first.
Let's try this then.
We're fucking doomed. Attack the boxes? That's a pretty good idea. We lost Void, so that's bad.
Ready for more.
Doesn't look like it did anything. I think it's just there for flavor.
Transistor be anything other than one of a kind. But I've been wrong about a lot of things here. I admit. All part of the job. Of having theories. Being right sometimes and also being wrong.
I hate how casual he is about all of this. I so badly want to do the murders. Oh, you masked again? You son of a bitch.
I know.
He's so much better at this than I am. Man, not having Void is a real bummer. I think he's got me right here. Yeah, we lost Mask.
Ready?
Him getting turned, like after dominating the process all game by taking advantage of turn, to suddenly have an enemy that's hitting me with it, savage. All right, he's down to 1. He's masked.
Things are looking up. I beat you, I get
As soon as he's done with this,
Transistor.
I can just blast him.
I've often wondered what it's like in there. What it's really like. So, in a way, no matter what, I win.
He's saying that he wouldn't mind to be absorbed by Transistor. All right, he'll have the dot here too. We're gonna be in trouble. Keep him crashed. Okay, I gotta tank this. Oh boy, we didn't tank it. Fuck.
Before I go, I ought to thank you. I guess I'll just take it from here. Paint the town. So, farewell. Goodbye. And so on.
I'm so mad. All right.
Let's get this over with.
I want a 4th function. Okay, how do I want to do this? Mask, I do think has some utility for this fight. We definitely want Void. Maybe summon Doggo. I don't know that I need the passives as much. Voice work in his line delivery reminds you of GLaDOS. I could kind of see that. There's that same like, I'm talking to you, but really more than anything, what I'm doing is thinking about how this changes my perception of our current situation. Like GLaDOS talks to Shell, but doesn't really talk to her. She talks at her. I don't really need the bigger AoE, so we can skip that. Life stealing effects. Right. Right. I mean, do I even really super need passives? Walk further during turn and more turn planning. Take stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm going to have my debuff heal me some, and then we're going to have our main have the debuff on it. I should turn on all the limiters for this fight. That would be hilarious. He's gonna go first because he's a
Who gets to go first?
jerk.
How about me?
I wanted to quick draw him so fast. I was just mashing the space bar. He doesn't even take turns well. All right, we're gonna get some health back from this, presumably. You know what? I think I'm actually going to stealth out of this because the dot should then hit him more. Yeah. But we're masked. Get turn back, please. Damn it. All right. So he, as soon as I'm out of mask, he'll hit me with turn. We should go up on him by 1 kill here, though. He's masked right now. Oh, you son of a bitch. What, he just jaunts? All right, 1 void, 1 crash is going to be enough to knock him out of his first. And then let's just use all voids and see if we can't get some health back out of it. Does not look like void's getting me health back. Oh, it is. It's just a tiny number. I shouldn't have effed about with the voids. I should have just blasted him. All right, just get him out of here. Second chance is 2.
Didn't care for that.
Ooh, son. You left me in a position to open up the dance for the second fight. You done fucked up, Royce. All right, so he's gonna... Oh, I haven't brought out Doggo. God damn it. Give me Doggo.
Let's see.
Oh shit, I gave him 2 turns. That was dumb.
Go.
Oh, he's cocked it up. What an idiot. He only hit me with 1 of the 4. You fool. You've given me the keys to the kingdom. He's masked. Shit.
Stop.
Oh, god damn it. All right, we'll probably lose help. Yeah, we lost help. So that's fine.
That looked like it hurt.
So now if I mask...
Ready.
All right, get him out of here. He'll be down to his last chance. Fuck. I'm trying to not hit him with crazy overkills so that I can get back into turn faster. But like, then he just ultimately winds up not being dead. All right, so there's that one.
Hurt.
Just go ham on him. Okay, that's pretty big. Oof. Oh, that's big damage. Mask. I think he masked first. He did. You idiot. You're such a ninny. All right, so now he's out.
Remarkable.
Is he playing by the same rules where he... Yeah, okay. It looks like he... Oh my god. But he's only got Crash left now, and he's just fucking dropping bombs. He's so far away. Oh, I wanted to mask. Okay, shit. So we'll lose Void. Oh, he didn't kill me. You fool. You absolute ninny. Let's go.
Impossible.
No, it can't. It can't be. God, please don't be God. Please don't.
Got him.
We got away. Red, we got away. Now you're here. yours now. A blank canvas. And you still have the brush.
So we're just alone in Cloudbank? I like how as I did each of these, the song continued.
Head back to your place in high-rise. Fit some gold lock. Junction jams. All the drinking joints in the canals. What are you thinking? Hey,
Oh, can we fix him?
oh. Look. That's not me. Not anymore. I'm still with you. I'm
Oh,
not getting out of here. Red? Hey. What are you doing? Wait. What are you doing? Red. Don't you do it. Don't you dare. Don't do this. Please. If you do this. Red, please don't. Wait. Red! Red. Red. No, Red, no. No.
what? What's going on, Andy? You've joined us at the intensest of times. Oh no, that was her only way to be with him. Oh. I don't know what to say. The world at her fingertips, and it wasn't enough without him. Oh, he got the Azure Drake mount. Let's go. See, my secret is if I predict it's guaranteed every week, when it is eventually correct, I get to be the one that says it was my doing. That's awesome, though. I'm really pumped for him. She knew exactly what she wanted. She absolutely did. A 100% my doing. I'm glad to have manifested it into reality. Oh, this track's a banger, too. Oh wait, did they get a little life in Transistor?
Hey.
Oh. That was awesome. Misha had a long-running guess as to when I was eventually going to ugly cry on stream, and the end of Hollow Knight almost broke me, but this is now officially the closest we've gotten. Because this is like very reserved crying for me. I'm normally like a blubbering mess. God, this was so beautiful. The impact of making it a plot point to take away Red's voice all game, and then for her to finally be able to say something and it's just a simple hey to greet him, is amazing. That was so cool. You have a game that makes everyone cry? Well, I can only imagine I would cry. If it makes everyone cry, I certainly do. Begin recursion, exit to shell. So exit to shell is just to go to the main menu. Dust. I've wanted to play Dust for a long time. That's one of the ones that I have in my list of games that I plan to maybe tackle on channel. Because it's so pretty looking. Begin recursion. But if it's going to make me cry, I don't know. You will restart the story retaining your user level and functions. The process will respond in kind. So I'm assuming that this is very similar to, for those of you who aren't familiar with Bastion, the first game from Supergiant, you were able to kind of make an A or B choice at the end of Bastion and then play through it a second time. And because this game is because Supergiant in general, their games are so great about responsiveness to like user input and what you're choosing to do. The second playthrough offered like additional story beats from the narrator. I'm assuming that there's some degree of that in Transistor, although obviously the ending wasn't quite as kind of user decided. But I'm not going to do this on stream. I don't think there'll be enough of a difference to change it. But I would encourage anyone who owns Transistor to play it and then also play through Recursion, because this was outstanding and I think everyone should play it. Such a good game and I love it. Ending makes you cry every time. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that one out. I love games that tell powerful stories in interesting ways. I think that's one of the things about video games that I've always really been drawn to, is that stories in a video game hit you differently than other media formats, right? And I don't say that to be super pretentious. I just mean like it's kind of impossible for other media formats to deliver a story in the same fashion because of the unique way that video games are interactive, right? Like you can read a book or watch a movie or read a comic book or listen to a song. All of those are passive experiences. You might have a certain amount of say in interpretation or, specific things that it kind of ignites within you are you and yours alone. But because the act of playing a video game, although kind of still a passivity in the sense that like it was predetermined by the way the game was programmed, because you're making the action go, because you are making that character take those steps, it always hits a little bit different. And especially in games like this one, where like the story just kind of settles upon you, I think that's really powerful. Dust, I have no doubt, again, with that kind of indie approach, not the overblown AAA studio, let's get several really well-known voice actors in here to read lines, but just like that beautiful little experience. A game like Transistor is a really good example of it because it's not long. They knew how much story they had to tell, but man, I really, really like this. There's not a different ending, but there are some differences. And then is that a lyric from the track at the end there, Afterlife, I will always find you like it's written in the stars. You can run, but you can't hide. Try. Oh, that's so pretty. Like the moon that makes the tides, that silent guide is calling from inside. Man, absolutely killed it. I thought this was outstanding. I don't think it's as good as Bastion or Hades, which is their most recent game. But I do think it's very good. The combat has a surface level kind of feeling of being really like in depth and really customizable and tactical. But you know, if you watched the playthrough, most of what I did was just go into turn and spam crash and just blow dudes up. I'm sure there are ways you could do it that are smarter or better or more nuanced, but didn't really need to. So, you know, I don't think that necessarily the combat is the most outstanding in the sense that it's not super in depth, but it is really unique. Like this is kind of a strange hybrid animal of like real time and real time with pause. I don't know how to describe it. It's very unique. It's very cool. I love how everything is kind of interlaced with that computer program theming. Really, really good. I think Transistor was a lot of fun. I also think that it is out of the backlog, so that's very exciting. I don't revisit games very often because of how big the backlog is and how many other things I have to play. This is a game I will 100% play again at some point. So I can very, very easily recommend it to any of you that own it. A lot of times I wait until like I do a write-up or something like that to kind of officially decide what it is that I'm gonna say about a game. You want this game. You want to play this game. It's not long. It's emotionally charged. It feels really fun. I think you want to play this game.